Do you believe to have more, you have to earn more? This is a primary delusion. Income is a stream, but wealth is a reservoir. If your reservoir has a structural flaw at the foundation, the volume of the stream is irrelevant. The pressure will simply accelerate the loss. In the modern economy of 2026, you are living in a high-friction environment. Every corporation and every algorithm is a vacuum designed to harvest your capital before you can convert it into freedom. Saving money is not about depriving yourself of coffee. It is an act of capital preservation. Every dollar you retain is a unit of energy stored for your future. Every dollar you spend on an impulse is a unit of power you've surrendered to someone else's machine. Today, we move beyond frugality. We are talking about the engineering of retention. Welcome to the club. The marginal tax on ego. The greatest expense in your life is not your mortgage or your taxes. It is your ego. Lifestyle inflation is the silent thief. As your income rises, your needs magically expand to meet it. You move from a functional apartment to a luxury suite. You tell yourself you've earned it. But the quiet operator understands the physics of overhead. In 2026, the cost of maintenance is at an all-time high. A larger house doesn't just cost more in principle, it creates a higher drag on your net worth through energy, taxes, and the mental bandwidth required to sustain the aesthetic. To save money effectively, you must decouple your identity from your consumption. If you need a $100,000 car to signal success, you have not achieved success. You have simply purchased a more expensive set of chains. The first step in saving is the ego audit. Look at your monthly statements. Ask yourself, am I buying this for the utility or am I buying this for the signal? If it's for the signal, delete it. Signals are expensive. Freedom is silent. The subscription trap and digital leakage. We are living in the age of the microtransaction. Companies no longer want your $500 once. They want a recurring claim on your future. Digital leakage is the death of 1,000 cuts. $12 for a streaming service you don't watch, $20 for a software tool you used once, $9 for a pro version of an app you barely open. By the time you realize it, you are losing $400 a month to invisible ghost payments. In 2026, saving money requires digital hygiene. Every quarter, you must perform a burn down, cancel everything, all of it. If you truly miss the service, you can resubscribe. You will find that 70% of what you were paying for was simply inertia. The goal is to move from passive spending to intentional allocation. If the money is leaving your account without a conscious decision, you have lost control of the architecture. The calculation of time cost. To save money, you must change the unit of measurement. Stop looking at the price tag in dollars. Start looking at it in life hours. If you earn $50 an hour and you want to buy a $1,000 gadget, that is not a $1,000 purchase. That is 20 hours of your life. 20 hours of sitting at a desk, 20 hours of stress, 20 hours away from the things you actually love. Is that object worth 2 full days of your finite existence? When you frame spending as a trade-off for your life force, the impulse to buy disappears. This is the temporal filter. The wealthy do not save money because they are cheap. They save money because they value their time. They know that every dollar they don't spend is a minute they don't have to work in the future. Saving is not about restriction. It is about buying back your heartbeat.
Structural saving, automating the wall. Willpower is a finite resource. If you have to choose to save money every day, you will eventually fail. You will be tired, you will be stressed, and you will treat yourself into a crisis. The archive does not rely on willpower, it relies on systems. In 2026, your banking should be an automated circuit. The primary intake, your salary hits account A. The automated extraction, before you even see the balance, 20% is moved to an offline investment account, 30% is moved to a high-yield safety net. The remainder, you live on what is left. You do not save what is left after spending, you spend what is left after saving. By automating the circuit, you remove the decision. You make saving the default state of your existence. In the modern world, if you make a choice easy, you will do it. If you make it automatic, it becomes your destiny. The price of quality versus the cost of cheap. There is a difference between being frugal and being cheap. Being cheap is buying a $20 pair of shoes that falls apart in 3 months. You then spend $20 again and again. Over 5 years, you have spent $400 on shoes and your feet always hurt. Being frugal, the archive way, is buying the $200 pair of shoes that lasts 10 years. This is the utility ratio. When you buy the best you can afford. but only for the things you actually use. One high-quality coat is cheaper than 5 cheap ones. One professional-grade tool is cheaper than 3 plastic ones. Save money by refusing to buy twice. Buy once, cry once, then never think about it again. This reduces your replacement tax and keeps your capital where it belongs, in your account.